Hey guys, what's going on? It's Jack Perrotta here. It's been a while since I've done a video like this, but I've been thinking a lot recently about just my life in general and just some of the interactions I've had with quite a few people and how it's really changed a lot, especially over the past, I would say, 5 to 6 years, just in general. Now, if you guys don't know, I've been posting a lot of e-commerce videos, a lot of Amazon FBA videos, a lot of Amazon FBA content, especially for Aussies, for like the past 6 or 7 years. And I was actually going back through these today, looking at some of the mindset stuff that I did, looking at, you know, motivation stuff, looking at just business tactics and everything. And when I relate this back to what I've just said earlier about some of the conversations I've had around online business with different people, the landscape has changed, and not just the landscape, but the landscape in terms of mindset. And what I mean by this is that because there's so much information online out there in this day and age, like you can go onto YouTube, you can search for anything that you want. It's more accessible. You've got ChatGPT now, you've got all these AI systems, you've got a bunch of different coaches, you've got people blasting you with ads online, and there's just so much information out there. Now that's good, that's great because the internet is a vast place, but the only problem is that we have so much information out there that just people get stuck. They get stuck with not only not knowing what to do, but they get stuck to the point of inaction. They get stuck to the point where they don't end up doing anything. So I talk to a lot of people on a pretty much on a day-to-day basis, and especially on a weekly basis, of beginners, of people who want to start businesses, whether it be Amazon FBA, whether it just be discussions in general of just starting an online business. And when it comes to like the factor of success for people who do start these businesses and don't, and I'm going to relate this to Amazon FBA because that's obviously this channel and I want to relate this video to this, but the differentiating factor is pretty much one thing, and that one thing is that they actually stick with it and they do it. They put in the hard yards and they actually build something that is worthwhile, build something long term. So if I was to relate this back to Amazon, here's the thing, and you can really, it's going to be about Amazon, but you can talk about any other business model with this. Most people, what they do, let's just say if they want to start selling on Amazon, they start looking at information. So this is probably yourself as well. It's probably happened with you because I know I've done this with a lot of different things in my life, but it's especially happening in this day and age if I'm comparing it back to say 5 or 6 years ago. People's attention spans are a lot shorter. So let's just say if someone wanted to, let's say if you wanted to do an Amazon FBA business, usually what would happen is you start searching on YouTube, start searching on Google, more so YouTube because a lot of people just look for the answers on YouTube these days. It's long form videos. It's a great search engine, right? And it's a great place to learn. Okay, but they start looking at Amazon. They look at maybe an introduction video. They look at a few videos from different people. Maybe they stumble across one person in particular and they just binge their content. They like this particular person. They know all about Amazon. They get to learn about the business model, and then they get to a point where they might get stuck. And you might have run into this as well. You might get stuck with a certain question, or you might get stuck with a number of questions where you can't find the answers online, and you're just kind of stuck thinking, okay, well, if I don't know the answers to this, is it going to be worth it for me? I can't find these answers. Can I? Is it possible to find these answers online? Do I need to pay for someone's help, or how do I go about this? I don't want to take any risk on, and I'm not sure which way I should go about it. Ultimately, what happens is you get confused. You start trying to look for a bunch of answers through YouTube, and you just stop. You just give up, right? And I've seen this happen time and time again. It's something that I've done in my earlier years, especially when I was a teenager and in my early 20s. I did a lot of that. I was trying to find answers, and when I would find something that I wanted to do, instead of sticking with it, I would just try and take in a bunch of information because I thought the answer was more information. But really, the problem is information. The problem is really information overload. Majority of the issues for these people who don't end up getting anywhere, let's just say in regards to Amazon selling, is they take in all of this information and they never actually start the business, right? I can tell you the differentiating factor, and I've seen a bunch of Amazon sellers go from literally complete beginners, people who haven't launched an online business, then to making multiple six figures, even 50, 100K a month, right? 7 figures per year, okay? And then even being able to sell some of these brands or sell part of their business that they've had on Amazon for even like 7 figure exits, right? And they've gone from complete beginners. Here's the difference with let's just say yourself or someone who hasn't started the business and isn't getting anywhere. Here's the difference between you and them. they just stick to one thing and they go hard at it. Okay, everyone in this day and age, this is another problem that I see. So it's not just information overload, but everyone wants things to happen too quickly, and it's the nature of the online space. It's the nature of just how life is in general these days. It's like you're jumping from one thing to another each week. All right, you see one thing one week, it looks really interesting, you learn all about it, ultimately do nothing. Next week, you see something come up on your YouTube feed or on Instagram, or you see an ad. Okay, maybe this is the answer for me. You start learning about it, ultimately, you don't start, nothing happens, right? It's just this ongoing cycle. Now, the reason why I say that it's different to how it was back then is that I found that a lot of people, when this was earlier in the online space and even earlier in the Amazon space, especially here in Australia, let's just say 6, 7 years ago, people were more inclined to just stick to the one thing and just go hard at it. And I've seen the shift in mentality because the world is moving at such a fast pace now, especially the online world and the online education space, that people are looking for answers so quickly that they don't actually take the time to figure out the thing that they want to do, to figure it out and to make it work. Right? That's the biggest issue I see. Anything that I've done in my life, whether it be health and fitness, relationships, whether it be business, whether it be anything in my life, the only way that I've been able to, that I achieve any form of success in any of those realms is if I stick to one thing and I work hard at it. Okay. Now, does that mean that it's going to forever be in my favor? No, there's always ups and downs. Okay. Especially in business, right? I've been running my own businesses, my own online businesses for the past 7 years now, almost 8 years. There's been a lot of ups and downs. I've gone broke more than once in that journey of 7 to 8 years, and it's just an ongoing work. Like, but the main thing is here is that what I want trumps that. Okay, so any bit of sadness, any bit of uneasiness, any bit of just not feeling comfortable, maybe sometimes getting really really down, right, and just having really bad periods of my life, my want for what I want in my life, my why, I guess you could say, trumps everything, right? My why, right? They're personal reasons, okay? But one of my whys is that I just never want to go back to a job. I always said to myself, as soon as I finally left my 9 to 5, doesn't matter what I need to do, I will not go back there. That's just the kind of person I am. Not saying that I'm right or wrong, not saying that there's anything wrong with the job. In fact, I wish I was the kind of person, right? Part of me wishes I was the kind of person that could just go to a 9 to 5 job, be happy doing their job, go home, play games, drink, whatever you do. Go hang out with mates, hang out with your partner, whatever you want to do after work. You've got your work, you can separate it, right? Go home and that's it. You've just got your salary and that's it. But I can't. That's just my DNA. I can't be happy with that because I know deep down if I was to do that, I know I would be wasting my potential and I know I'd be wasting the opportunity of the life that I want. So my want is to be able to do what I want. In turn, the poison that I pick, right? It's kind of like a pick your poison thing. The poison that I pick is I need to work more than full-time hours to be able to sustain that life and to be able to have the life that I want. And I'm okay with that. Some people aren't, right? They pick their poison of, okay, well, in that case, they've got to work under someone else's hours, they've got to listen to a boss, right? But that's okay. There's no wrong answer, right? But the reason I'm saying this is that people lose track of this. People don't really have a why. They're just kind of following the herd. And what happens in this whole mentality of things are moving so quickly, they see one thing and then they just maybe look at it, maybe try it, right? But then they just ultimately give up and they don't stick with one thing. So then they're on just a endless hamster wheel, endless cycle of just trying different things, but never actually trying it to their the full extent of how much they can try with it. So they never really fully 100% try with it and they don't end up getting anywhere. And then what happens is that 2 years, 3 years, 5 years down the line, you're stuck in the exact same place. So if I was to answer the question, and I'd say the title of this video, I haven't actually created the title yet, but if I was to say, the title of this video is How Do You Become Successful as an Amazon Seller in 2025? It's really, really simple because it's not a fact. And look, I say simple in terms of, look, it's not like it's not going to be hard. Any business you start is going to have hard work involved. Doesn't matter whether it's Amazon, dropshipping, affiliate marketing, you want to do coaching, you want to do SMMA, whatever it is, you want to sell digital products. Any business that's worthwhile, where you want to do as a side hustle or a full-time income, it's going to take just a shitload of work, more than what you think, right? More than what you think. If you're willing to do that, then you're setting yourself up for success just off that mindset alone. Okay, but if you were to become a successful Amazon seller, 2025, it is really simple in the fact of you need to just stick with it. Okay, that may sound simple, but when push comes to shove, you got to remind yourself of that. Okay, so let's just say, for instance, and I've had this happen multiple times, dropshipping, for instance, I wanted to create a successful dropshipping store. I think it was my first 7 or 8 products that I launched. This is time put into researching, building the store, doing the ads, launching them, testing the product. I failed 7 to 8 times in a row. It wasn't until my ninth product that I actually became. I lost a bunch of money doing that, but it wasn't until my ninth product that I actually became profitable. And that was when I was able to hit like 20K, 30K months in revenue. And that was super exciting to me. I remember at one point I was making like almost 2 grand in profit a week from my dropshipping store, right? And that was crazy. And it was the same thing with my Amazon businesses, right? First product worked, second product worked, third product didn't. Okay, then I had to go back to the drawing board, figure it out, launch a fourth product, fifth product, right? So some of them worked, some of them didn't. Okay, but the thing is that I kept pursuing with it. Same thing with my coaching business. I've gone through periods of time, like long periods of time where I just couldn't figure myself out in my coaching business and had no sales, had very little sales, stressed out, advertisements weren't working, wasn't getting the results that I wanted, clients weren't getting the results that they wanted. And it's just figuring it out, like hiring people, firing people. It's any business you start. Here's the thing, everyone, like you're looking for the answer. Everyone's looking for the answer, right? What is the business? What is the answer to what I want? And the thing is that I can't tell you what business is going to work for you. But if you're thinking to yourself, hey, I really love the sound of an Amazon FBA business. I love that I can get my own products in there. Amazon deal with the shipping for me, right? The customer service. I can just ship a product over to Amazon. I can list it on there. I can actually make money online, literally from my laptop. This term's been used so much over the past however many years now I've been in the online space, but it's possible. You can make money online. It's 2025. You can make money online from your laptop. It's a different day and age. You don't have to be physically at like in one place to make money these days, okay? But if Amazon's what you want to do, then damn, just stick with it. Just stick with it. And if you don't know where to start searching yourself on YouTube, start finding the answers, get the basics down, and then you've got one of two options I would suggest. One, the first option is to do it yourself. So I've had a bunch of people that have watched even my videos. They've watched the 2 hour long video that I've got. It's about 2.5 hours long, just the complete tutorial on how to get started selling on Amazon here in Australia. They launch their product and they actually start making sales. I had someone message me saying, hey Jack, I actually started selling from your YouTube videos. That's great, that's what I want. But he started, that person that messaged me, he just started, okay? The first option is to do it yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. The only issue I see is that if you're someone who really struggles with pushing yourself and really struggles with overcoming obstacles, that's just going to be a harder option for you because it's going to take more time, there's more risk involved, more at risk of wasting time and money in that option, okay? But that is an option, okay? If you want to go the cheaper route, if you want to go the route of not investing into any form of training or getting help from anyone, that's the first option. The second option, if you're just done searching on your own and you want help from someone who's done it before, go and get a mentor. And I'm not even saying, like, I offer mentorship for this kind of thing. I've been helping people sell on Amazon since mid to late 2018. I've been doing it since. So I've helped a bunch of people. I'm not even saying if you want a mentor, come and invest with me and get mentorship from myself to do this. Just invest in someone, right? Someone you trust, someone that you know has the results that you want, someone who's living the life that you want, someone who you resonate with, and just get help and do that. That's the fastest way. Anything I've done in my life, I did the same with Amazon, dropshipping, coaching, running ads, whatever it is. I only got good at it until, I didn't get good at it, I should say, until I invested money to learn from someone who's doing a much better job at it than me, and I just paid them to tell me what to do. That's really that's the thing. It's really hard. Like, I've been in positions where it's really hard to do that because I didn't have the money to invest. So maybe you're in the position where you can't invest that amount of money right now. That's okay. Just set it as your goal. If you want to work with someone, if you know that there's someone you want to work with and you're just not in that position right now, I completely understand that. What you need to do right now is work hard. Maybe pick up more hours at your job. Maybe get a second job if that's your goal. Do whatever you can to just focus on this one thing to make it successful. So if Amazon FBA is what you want to be successful at, all you need to do to be successful at it is just stick with it. I haven't seen anyone in my life who is stuck at one thing for a long enough amount of time and hasn't become successful at it. So the clip to my light here is just pretty much busted. So I'm just going to hold it up and just finish off this video like this. So That's really the main thing. That's all there is to it. Okay, if you want to be successful at something, you work long enough at it and hard enough at it. Ultimately, you're going to become successful at it. As I said, I haven't seen anyone who's tried hard enough and worked long enough at something that they wanted, they haven't achieved it. It just doesn't exist in this world. Okay, so if Amazon is what you want to do, start learning about it, and then after you learn enough, where you're like, okay, cool, I understand the basics, then go for it. Either do it yourself or get someone's help and just go for it. Okay. And if your goal is to make it a full business, like a side hustle income, or potentially go full time with it, stick with it. Okay. Again, I've seen multiple people, it's taken them a few years, right? But you think of how fast a few years goes by. And if you're just putting in the work in that time, ultimately it's just going to work out for you. Okay. That's all I have for this video. This is more of like practically a mindset kind of thing. And the funny thing is that a lot of people don't understand how important mindset is. Like mindset is the make or break of whether you are successful at something or not. Okay, so that's why I think it's important. Anyway, I wanted to film this video because it's just on the top of my head and I've been thinking about it a lot recently. And if this resonated with you, please let me know. I love doing videos like this. Lastly, if you are interested in getting started with Amazon, if you know that Amazon's what you want to do and you want to do it here in Australia, just click the links down below and I've got some stuff there that'll really help you out with that. Apart from that, hope you're having a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching. Stay safe. I'll see you guys in the next one.